Hello, so this is the second video. I've just shown you how to create a repeat pattern tile with your Zentangle design in Pixlr. I just wanted to show you how you can actually do this in PowerPoint. You might not know this, but if you get your image, your raw image, you can crop it. So here is the original image. You will remember my photograph that I took of my Zentangle on the page. When you get that into your document in your PowerPoint, you can right click on it, and that's how you get the crop tool up, and you can actually just bring it down like this, like we did before but slightly differently in Pixlr, and you just click off it and there you go, there's your tile. So you can see that I've actually put these four together here. Now there isn't a way of flipping it horizontal or vertical like we did in Pixlr. There isn't a way of doing that in PowerPoint, so it's a little bit risky because you're going to get bent out of shape a bit, in the sense that you might, so when you go like this, I'm basically dragging it over to the other side, and the thing is I don't really know exactly how big it was supposed to be, but as long as your four that make up the tile is made up of copies of this, so now we just press copy and paste, bring that up here, let's bring that down there, bring that down there, and sort of flip it around by kind of going like that and then dragging it up again. You get the gist. You see, you can create what's on the left hand here. And here is one, as they say, that I did earlier, where I literally just flipped and copied and flipped and copied and flipped and copied. And so you can see that there's loads and loads of that JPEG that I saved, which is actually made up of the four that we made. What you can do with this, if you have a PowerPoint open and you just do it on one slide, what you can do is actually, because I wanted a bigger one so that I could show you how to do something. Let's try it. What we do is go to export, and it will export. If you've got lots of slides on your PowerPoint, then it'll export all of them, so we don't really want more than one. Let's do it as a JPEG. We're going to say tile repeated. Wait for my computer to catch up with itself. Let's save it on my Mac actually. Yeah. And then go for downloads and say export. Now what I wanted to do was show you this brilliant website where hopefully if you've got time at the end of the lesson you will be able to have a look. Here we are. It's called placeit.net, and then you go to mockups. And you can see that I've been messing around with actually creating mock-up wallpaper. So let's see what this does. Oh, it's not letting me right now. What I wanted to show you, my computer stops interfering, is that you can actually, you guys are going to love this, because what you can do, if you go back to the home page, what you can do is you can actually put what they call a mock-up onto any sort of templates, and they've got loads and loads and loads. Some of them you'll have to pay for, some of them are free. So if I put in here mock-ups, you could just go to, okay, what about the face masks? And what it allows you to do is upload your particular image onto its white space. It's very clever. You can do that in Pixlr too, but it would be manual and it would take a lot more work. So what we're going to do is just click on Mockup Generator, Wallpaper, and it brings up all pictures of rooms onto which you can put your own wallpaper. Pretty cool, hey? Let's try, and it's also got the sizes here. So I hope that's why you have to make sure that what you've done is save it to a big enough size. Let's try this one with a bed in it. It's very easy as long as you've got your JPEG saved in a place on your computer. while it loads, what we do is we will just literally go to upload our image. Upload from my device. Saved it in here somewhere. Let's try the smaller one first, the one that was just a Forza tile repeat. Now it gives you the chance to kind of move it over, make it smaller. It doesn't actually give you the chance to make it bigger. I'm going to just see what happens here. I haven't done this one before. Yeah, you see, so you begin to get an idea and you can play with the scale. So let's see, obviously it hasn't done the size bits because my image was slightly the wrong shape for the picture. I can replace it. Let's try this one. Now that's slightly low resolution because of the fact that there's so many of them and I saved them in for PowerPoint, so it's not going to look quite so good. Yeah, you see, you could actually, basically you have to mess around with it a bit. Remove that and try the other one again. I don't think I can make it any bigger. Maybe I can make this one smaller. Or bigger. No, it doesn't let me sort of, maybe you can, yeah, you can go like that, but obviously I think I'm going to do that with the other one. So get rid of that and go to here, go to my tile that was a better quality because I saved it in Pixlr. Try and make it bigger. Yeah, that's going to be better. Try and make it fit. Oops. Now I think it tries to charge you, this site, if you try and actually press the download button over here. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Now, if I was having this as wallpaper, I'd say probably that's a bit too big, and I'd want to go get my tiles smaller. But it's just a matter of repeating them on Photoshop and creating a really big canvas. So you get the idea of how it works. Now, if you download, I think it's probably going to ask for a subscription. Yes, it does. What you can do is take a screen grab. Now, on my Mac, it's really, really easy. I press Shift, I press Command, I press 4, and then it allows me to just capture what I want, and then it just saves it as a screenshot to my desktop, and there I have it, a record of my work, and that is what I'd like you to be uploading to me today, to the assignment on MS Teams. However, you may not be able to do that. It might be difficult for you. On a PC, it's usually, if you go to the bottom left-hand corner, you can look for a program called Screen Capture, and I know that we do have them on the PCs at school, this program, and you get a little box up, and one of the little buttons on the box allows you to drag your area that you want screenshotted, and it's called screen capture, and it says, do you want to send it to the clipboard, or do you want to save it as a JPEG, or do you want to put it somewhere? Probably the best thing is to save it to a clipboard, make a new slide in your PowerPoint if you're doing that, and then paste it there. Okay, and then you can save the PowerPoint and send that to me if you like. So lots of options for you to try, but you don't have to do wallpaper. Maybe you'd like to do another product and see what your designs look like. It's actually quite addictive. Good luck, boys.